Hello everyone, my name is Ashutosh and today we are going to learn how to create the bulk configuration for the network gears. It might be your network device or it might be your uh, Linux administration purpose devices. So you can create you can create the configuration of multiple devices in a single shot. So we'll use Python to create the configuration for the multiple devices in a single shot. So let's just start with it. Let me open idle. I will take a new project. No need to open. Let's use a new one and save it on the desktop. Auto create config.py. Alright, so I will save it on desktop because I have a file saved over there. So in this particular example, what we will do, we will save all the important information which we will need for creating the configuration in a single Excel file. For example, all of your 3000 sites will be having different name. They will be having different IP addresses. If you are using some routing protocol, then they will be having a different autonomous system number or a BGPAS number, and then you will have different neighbor details, and all this stuff should be there. So I will save all this detail. So where's my file? Yeah, here it is. So this is the site location name. For example, let me name it London router. That will have 50.0001 and it's 65,005 will be the AS number of this particular router. Similarly, we can have New York router that will have 60.0001 as an IP address. And this will be the AS number. So this is how we will be able to save the variable information. For example, if you have some other IP addresses like loopback details, so loopback can be saved over here 1.1.1.1, whatever the IP address of that particular loopback is there. So all the information which are getting changed on the basis of the location will be saved over here, and all this stuffs, these variables will be called by us when we will be creating the configuration. So let's save it and close it. Save it. So in this particular example, what we will do, we will create a configuration of 5 locations in a single shot. So let's start it. So if you are reading the data from the Excel, then we need to use the OpenPyXL, and I will use OpenPyXL in this particular example. So in our last video, we had used the workbook for working with the Excel sheets, and in this particular example, we will use the module known as load workbook of OpenPyXL. So let's start with it. So from OpenPyXL, import load workbook. So either you can write workbook or just short form of WB load workbook. This is nothing special, this is just the name of file what you want. So I'm going to open this demo xl.xlsx. so let me copy the name of it and let's paste it here, .xlsx. If I'm not wrong, then this is the correct name of this particular file. And once we have opened this particular workbook, then we need to access the correct sheet of that particular workbook. So let's go ahead and let's have a look on it, which is the correct sheet of this particular workbook. So the name of this particular sheet is ABCD. So let's access this particular worksheet. So worksheet can be accessed in a variable named as worksheet is equal to wb.active underscore, I forgot what was the sheet. Come on, give me some examples. Get underscore sheet by name. I believe this has been depreciated. Let me try it if this is working. shouldn't print something, but it should give us that is working or not. Oh, I need to spell it properly. Open Paxel. Alright, so worksheet ABCD has been accessed. So in this particular worksheet, what we need to do, we need to go ahead and we need to access the data which we put in the row of this particular Excel. So for row NWS, right? So for this particular worksheet, what we will do, whatever the data is available in this particular worksheet, we need to go ahead and we need to iterate. So for this particular example, I am taking empty tuple. My my concept will be saving entire row in particular tuple, and then I will access all the information available in that particular tuple using some variable, and then those variable will be used to create the device configuration or automating the device configuration. So let's start with it. So what I will do, I will append the data in this particular empty sheet. So in that way we will be working with our automation of the device configuration. So for cell in row, right, sheet dot, no, not dot, it's underscore cell dot append cell values. If you just append the cell, then it will be having some different weird kind of name. Let me show it to you. And then we will print sheet underscore cell. So iter. Something is wrong. What we have done wrong? Iter row. Alright, so this kind of stuff you will be seeing if you don't put values over there. So we don't want to access the cell, we want to access the value of those cells. So we need to put dot value, so you get the correct output what you wanted to get. Alright, this is the correct data we wanted to get. So rather than printing something, what we can do, we can start playing with the data. So what I will do, I will take three variables. The first one will be hostname, second will be IP address, and then third one will be AS number, and we will use them like this. So let me print out some hostname first of all. Let's see if this works. Alright, it does. Do we print it somewhere? Yeah, it is here. Let me remove it. Let me rerun the code and see if this works properly. Yeah, we are getting what we wanted to get. So let me open a file, f.open, and I will this name as demo output. No, let's not save it like this. We just provided the name of the device, so we need to name hostname, and we will be writing the data as a new file. So let's use it like this, and f.write data, So we need to start writing data in this particular file. D. Then host name, what will be the host name of this particular box? Plus host name plus what else we are going to save? DNS 8.8.8.8 or something like that, NTP blah blah, whatever we want to save. Then username, whatever the username, password, whatever the password we want to save, that should be there. Then line VTY 04, login, whatever password, whatever you want to save. And then let's use interface Giga Ethernet 0/0/1, and then IP space address plus what will be the IP address. The variable name is IP address, so let's copy it and use it. Plus then now we need to define subnet mask, so let's use /24 for this particular example. And then no shut, then description, demo to guys, then speed 1000, duplex, full, then interface Giga Ethernet 0/0/0. Let's shut it down. Shut. Description unused, like this. Then let's configure router BGP. Router BGP 60. So let's use public for this particular example. Let's just take with dummy. Neighbor 192.168.2.3.2, and then remote is happen is plus AS number. I need to write over here what is AS number. Variable name is ASN plus then neighbor blah blah, whatever it is. eBGP multi-hop, let's keep it 10. Then network command, if you want to use dd blah 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 blah, whatever. And then let me close this particular file and f dot close. I will recommend you to always close the files, because if you keep it open then it will stay open in the system for a while, and after a duration of the while, system will close it, whatever the counter it has. So let's try to run it if this works. What is this? F is not defined. Alright, something is wrong with the file. What is the issue? Oh, come on, this is a very old issue. Sorry guys, it's my bad. Alright, so it says you cannot concatenate integer. So then let's make it string then. What is the issue in it? So as we can see, this is working now. Let me change the properties of this particular boxes. Yeah. Come on, let me open it with the Notepad++ or Notepad. So as we can see, the device configuration has been created. As we can see, this is New York router. Its name is New York router, and the username, password, this is the IP address we decided for New York, and this is the AS number we decided for New York. So let's verify it. Let's verify it with the sheet. If we chose New York with this particular host name and IP address. So yeah, 60001 is the IP address we had decided, and 65006 is what the AS number we had decided for this particular neighbor. So yeah, this has been working fine now. Thanks for watching our video. Please subscribe to our channel. In our next video, what we will do, we'll go ahead and we will demonstrate you how do we configure the multiple devices using a loop in your production network. So thanks for watching our video. Please subscribe to our channel. Thank you. Bye bye.